What's up, everybody? I am Jackie Terry, and you know I love reading a lot of books. And today I will be giving you my perspective on a guidebook for striving as an entrepreneur called The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, written by New York Times bestselling author Darren Hardy. And I got a deal for you, Kansas City, right? If you are Arthur in the Kansas City area, send me your book and I will be happy to review a chapter in that book and express key details and insights on what I thought about the chapter. If you are out there in the Kansas City area, you would definitely want to do this because it's going to increase your brand awareness and your reach expansion on your books by having an influencer talk about each chapter, right? So if you're an author, you definitely want to tap in. Message me on social media or any of my social media platforms, and we will set up a conference call today. So, in chapter 3 of the book, Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, chapter 3 talks about fuel for the motor. In this particular chapter, on page 102, the concept talks about getting in bed with your customer. What exactly does that mean, Jackie? This means the importance of deeply understanding your customer's needs, desires, and pain points. It's about building a relationship that will go beyond the transaction. And I can definitely relate to the analogy of getting in bed with your customer. You see, when you establish brand trust with your customer is also going to be more loyal to you. In the book, Hardy suggests that once you start focusing on what your clients want versus what you want from your clients, that's when you can establish and evoke and take action to make more sales for yourself. And we all want more sales. We all want more clients. So if you want to know the most number one quality of effective sales and marketing messages, the answer might just surprise you. Is it passion or is it enthusiasm? Or maybe it's conviction or urgency, or maybe even desire. The answer might surprise you. It's neither. It's neither of these that I just stated. Do you want to know what the answer is? Take a guess and really think about it. I'll give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have you thought about the answer yet? The answer is empathy. Hardy suggests that the businesses should prioritize empathy, meaning you have to get in their beds mentally. And doing this, don't just communicate with your clients, right? Connect with your clients. Your clients are your prospects. You got to connect with your clients on a gut level. In the book, Hardy suggests you have to experience what your clients experience. That's very true. You have to feel what your clients feel. And more importantly, you have to think like your clients think. Getting in bed with your clients means you simply have to imagine what they're thinking. He had a really great analogy when he wrote this, right? He's a genius. And this analogy, he visualizes the readers to actually imagine crawling in bed with their clients. All the states in those few moments before their client closes their eyes and drifts off to sleep to another world. What are they actually thinking about when they sleep, right? Ask yourself, what are they worried about? What are your clients worried about? I mean, who are they worried about? What do they fear? Who do they fear? What do your clients hope for? Who do they hope to impress? What are your clients' desires, ambitions, and goals? What do they need help with? What resources, ideas, or assistance are your clients looking for to overcome their unspoken fears or accomplish their innermost desires? There's a quote by Darren Hardy that says, customer engagement is the new market. And to me, he's exactly right. When you crawl in bed with your clients, it allows you to discover their wants, needs, and desires. Which brings me back to the point why most effective sales and marketing messages is empathy. When you ask yourself, what are my clients thinking about? Whether it be what they're worried about, what they fear, what they hope for, their desires, their ambitions, their goals. What do they actually think they need help with? Their own unspoken fears, their accomplishments, or their innermost desires? Don't just think about questions, right? Don't just think about the questions. Feel them. Feel the questions fly into their beds and into their worries and hopes for their hearts. Here's the key, right? Here's the key. Write down what your clients feel. This is what empathy is all about. This is what empathy is all about. Stepping into another person's shoes and becoming an embodiment on how they feel. In the book, Hardy states that once you write down what you feel and after you answer your clients' questions from their viewpoint, not yours, don't forget to be as raw as possible when you write this down, right? In this part, suggests that looking back at you wrote, you gotta look back at what you wrote. Then he states examining the specific language you use to describe those feelings and thoughts. And this is the biggest jewel Hardy gave to me in this chapter. I really took this to life. He says, you will find much of your best sales and marketing language in those words. But what does that actually mean, right? This means by knowing this type of sales and marketing language of getting in bed with your customers or clients actually shows that you know what they are, and who they're trying to become, and what they're trying to do. By getting in bed with your customers, I learned from Darren Hardy, you will create sales and marketing touches that are rich with empathy, meaning you will be able to speak from their perspective and straight to your clients' hearts. The more you can invest in understanding your customer, the more they will trust and remain loyal to your brand. I'm Jackie Terry, and if you want to learn more about the book Entrepreneur Roller Coaster by Darren Hardy, I would highly suggest reading the book. I mean, there's a lot of hidden jewels in this book that will essentially be applicable to your success and power. Getting in bed with your customer is not just a catchy phrase. It's a transformative approach to entrepreneurship. By prioritizing relationships over transactions, you create a loyal customer base that will immortalize you as an industry leader in your craft. So, I don't know about you, but I'm going to take a play out of Darren Hardy's playbook, and I'm going to use the Entrepreneur Roller Coaster book written by Darren Hardy to continue to advance in my media production career. I am Jackie Terry, and if you want a chapter read in your book and reviewed like I did this one, in my inbox. I love reading, but more importantly, I love getting valuable insight and giving valuable insight and the knowledge I read to the people, right? It's all about giving back. So God bless. And I hope everybody has a great day today. Let's empower ourselves with knowledge, and more importantly, let's execute that knowledge with action, because knowledge means nothing without execution. Let's become higher versions of ourselves, and let's all keep God first and focus on our dreams and our ambitions, and make our dreams a reality with the words we speak into existence every single day.